You have your life. You're alive. You're breathing. You are here on this earth. And for every day that you are here, in this human path, whatever it is that you're doing, you're here for a reason. And that is something to give major thanks for. Hi again, it is Taj, aka MahTaj Massage. Welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, what I want to do is give a little energy update for the collective. So for whoever is tuning in right now, yes, we are in the start of 2021, but whatever time frame that this video finds you, it is timeless. And if you found it now, whatever date that may be, this video is for you. The cards that I'll be using for this reading are the Modern Witch Tarot, the Secret Language of Light, and the Crystal Angel Oracle cards. I've also got 3 healing crystals with me to kind of help keep me focused while I do this reading. So I have got rose quartz with me to ensure that I am doing this reading from a place of love. I have my lapis lazuli crystal, which represents the throat chakra, so that I can speak in truth and speak with clarity. And then I also have amethyst, which will help keep me aligned with my third eye and will also help me to remain clear with clarity. The plan is to pull 1 card from each deck, and I will go through what it says in the guidebooks, and I will also provide my interpretation of whatever flows through me at the time of reading the card and share that information with you. I say that the aim is to pull 1 card from each deck, but if God or the powers that be decide to throw out other cards while I'm shuffling, I will read those cards as well. Just so you know, there is no right way or wrong way to shuffle the cards and pull the cards. I'm really bad at what would you get your words out, girl. What you would call someone who's good at shuffling. I am not that. I can't shuffle cards, but the messages that need to come out always come out. So I always say a little prayer either to myself or out loud. For the purpose of the video, I will say it out loud. So thank you, God and angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for all the guidance that you constantly provide for us. Please, can you help me to establish what message the collective or anyone that has found this message right here and now, what messages do they need to hear? What guidance do they need? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what comes out. Oh, okay. This one's jumping out at me, so we're going to go with that. Let me put that there. Let's see what the next deck is saying. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors, for all the constant guidance that you give to us. Please, can we have some information for the collective or for whoever is seeing this card in the here and now, whatever time frame that may be? What information and guidance do they need from you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. I think it's going to be this one on the top. Yep, did you see that? How weird, it was both cards on the top for those decks. And last but not least, let's do the angel cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for all your constant guidance and support. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, spirit guides, etc. What information do we need for the collective or for anyone that has found this video in the here and now? What guidance do they need? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what comes out here. I could have shuffled them off camera, but there is, oh look, another one on top. In fact, there's two, so I'm going to take those. There is a reader that I discovered in 2020 randomly, and she always shuffles the cards on camera, and I find that to be more authentic. So the first card that we've got is Temperance from the tarot deck. The second card that we've got from the Secret Language of Light deck is Joy. And the cards from the Crystal Angels Oracle cards are the Crystal Appetite and Apophyllite. I could have said those completely wrong, but those are those cards there. So I'm going to start with the tarot one. I know Temperance is about patience and being calm and balanced, but I am going to have a look in the guidebook as well and see what it says. Oh look, balance is a beautiful thing is the first thing it says. So, balance is a beautiful thing. Temperance is a radiant angel decked out in rainbows, balancing one foot on land and the other in water as she confidently pours water from cup to cup. Sunflowers are bursting behind her and the sun is bright and full of joy. So you can see it as well while I read this. Temperance is the perfect alchemist, and she's full of song as she blends things together in harmony. Your life is off kilter and you need to create some balance. Maybe you're burnt out from working too much, or you've been binge watching TV all weekend and now your house is a mess. So it's now time to put your own house in order and start doing things in moderation. You'll find that if you work to balance all the different aspects of your life, everything feels so much easier. Try and face this task with optimism and positivity and enjoy all the wonderful things in your life equally. So the way I have interpreted this card in regards to finding a space of balance and harmony is all the chaos that we all went through collectively during the year 2020. And I feel like 2021, even if this isn't 2021 when you are hearing this message, I still believe this message is for you. So for whatever was going on in your past where things may have been a bit up in the air, I feel like now you are transitioning into a place of balance where you are patient, compassionate, and kind of getting your house in order to a degree. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this card. So the next card is Joy from the Secret Language of Light. And the meaning of this particular card is, oh, I found it straight away in the book too. Let's have a look and see. So it says, if a thought does not give you joy, then search for one that does. Thank that thought for showing you where you don't feel joyful and then reach for a pleasing thought. You can empower yourself by choosing joyful thoughts. You will disempower yourself by choosing sad thoughts. What will you choose today? There is almost always something to make you feel at ease in every situation. It's up to you to find that. Try reaching for a joyous thought right now. Look around your house at what gives you joy. Turn toward the joy in your life. If you can't find it outside, go within and create inner joy. It is not always the easiest thing to do. However, it is one of the most worthwhile things you can do for your physical and mental well-being. Open your heart to allow blissful inspiration to direct your actions, and you will give without expectation. Joy is your natural state of being. Now is the time to honor it. This one resonated with me so much, because even with nonsense and scary things, fearful, frightening things going on around you, in your moment here and now, you can literally tell yourself, I am safe. And while you're in that present moment, you are safe. It doesn't matter what's going on around the world. In this right here, right now, nothing I'm not in danger. I am actually safe in this moment. And that is something to be joyful about. And I think it's about focusing on those small things and finding joy. And the more things you can find joy in, the better your life will be. Because if you are focusing on the positives within your life, yes, the negatives are there. Like, we can't eradicate them. They are always gonna be there, but it's all about the perspective that you have in your life. And when you change your perspective, your life honestly changes. I am a living testament to that. I have put in the work to find the joy in things, to focus on the positive and not to dwell in the negative. Yes, I get upset about things. Yes, things go wrong, and I have my moment where I am upset, angry, frustrated, etc. But once I've felt those feelings, I don't dwell on them, and I try to move on as quickly as possible to focus on the positive, to realign myself, and then things kind of get back into balance. Okay, so the crystal card, the first one I wanted to read is Appetite. I've probably said that wrong again. So this one says, progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. And for me, that directly relates to this one about changing your outlook on things in life. And because that is something that you have to teach yourself if you are not naturally in tune with your joy. That is something you have to learn, and it's okay to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. As long as you've learned from those mistakes and you're doing what you can to improve and better yourself, there's always blessings in the lessons, I genuinely believe. And if you keep that outlook on life, then technically there are no mistakes if you are learning from them. So the guidebook for this one says, let's have a look and find it on here. So it says, this card is a sign that you may be holding perfectionist judgments about yourself that are blocking you. Perhaps there's a fear that if you or your work isn't perfect, you won't receive what you need. God and your guardian angels are reassuring you that you're spiritually perfect because you were made in God's image and likeness. You needn't try to be humanly perfect. In fact, nobody is perfect in the human sense. Everyone is a work in progress. I absolutely love that message. And the rest of it says, your guardian angels want you to focus upon the progress you've made and acknowledge your successes. Please don't be so hard on yourself and stop judging yourself. You are lovable inside and out. If anyone is criticizing you, especially abusively, get away from them. You deserve to be with people who are supportive, kind, and encouraging. And something else that I have taken from that part about finding people that lift you up. If you're in a space where you're on your own and you don't have other people to support you or lift you up, you can be that person. And it all starts with doing mirror affirmations. And that is something I personally did towards the end of 2020, and I'm carrying it through into this year now. But you can start at any time in your life. There doesn't have to be a reason to do it. Self-love is the best love. If you can't love yourself, how can anyone else love you? And if you truly love yourself, it doesn't even matter if you're loved by anyone else, because you love yourself so much that it doesn't even matter. So something I would suggest to do as a task alongside this message is to start some mirror affirmations and really, really look yourself in the eye and say your name and tell yourself that you love yourself. So I would look in the mirror and say, Taja, I love you so much. And it feels stupid when you start it off, I can't lie, it feels so awkward. I'm quite an awkward person, and when I started doing this, I felt ridiculous. I was just like, oh, you're such a dickhead, why are you doing this? But I kept pushing through, kept on with it. And now, because I've been doing it so much and I'm drumming it into myself and normalizing it because it should be normal, is that I will catch myself walking past the mirror and I'll just smile at myself. And in my head, I'm just like, I love you, Taj. and it feels so good. So yeah, if that's something you can bring into your everyday life, you don't even have to say it out loud. If you feel awkward about it, you can say it in your head. But I honestly believe it's more powerful when you say it out loud. So tell yourself that you love yourself today. And the final card is a prophetic. I'll show that one again. And it says increased support. So it says your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. So for this one, I'm seeing a lot of gratitude. That's what I'm gathering from this card. But I'm also going to read the meaning and share that information with you as well. So it says, this card is a wonderful sign that you're receiving increased support so that your needs are met. The support may take the form of abundance, emotional comfort, or relief from some of your responsibilities, giving more time to focus upon your priorities. God has heard and is answering your prayers, which may involve you receiving intuition or ideas to take positive action. Be sure to do so that you won't miss the blessings being offered to you. These divinely guided actions could include making healthful lifestyle changes, such as improving your exercise, sleep, or eating habits to raise your spiritual vibration, which will in turn attract higher outcomes. This is also encouragement for you to ask for support from God, your loved ones, or a compassionate therapist, or to join a support group. Take whatever resonates from that message. But for me, I personally feel that this is talking about adopting an attitude of gratitude. So when you find things that you are grateful for in your life, it puts you on a higher frequency. And when you're on a higher frequency, you can manifest things, positive things into your life so much quicker. And it kind of helps you deal with all the crap that might be going on. So something that I personally do, and this is something that you could probably bring into your life, is to start journaling your gratitude daily. I've actually got mine here. I started doing this back in September. I have a gratitude journal, and some days are crap and I don't really have much to write. But even if you can write one thing in that saying, thank you for waking me up to see another day, that is a massive thing. Even if the rest of the day was absolutely shit, you saying to yourself, thank you for waking me up. Like, you have your life, you're alive, you're breathing, you are here on this earth. And for every day that you are here in this human path, whatever it is that you're doing, you're here for a reason. And that is something to give major thanks for. So that's the end of the reading. I hope you found it insightful. I hope you found it useful. I'm not sure how often I will be doing these kinds of videos, but I hope you have found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. And if we vibe, join the tribe. Don't forget, like and subscribe. That's always going to make me laugh because it's so cheesy. But thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for listening, and take care of yourself.